Hello, family. So these are 5 people that was killed at the bank by one of the employees. I guess he was fired from the job, and y'all know how Esau do. So they are evil. So if I worked at the bank and I know that a Edomite, which is a white supremacist person, have lost their job, and we know how they do, they would come back and kill your ass. Let me know so I can at least take a week off. So I'm going to read this article. It said a bank employee armed with a rifle shot dead 5 people and wounded 8 other people at his bank on Monday while live screaming. And he was damn evil as hell. He wanted everybody to see what he was doing. The shooter was fatally shot at the scene by the police. The police identified him as Connor Sturgeon. He was 25. He joined the downtown branch of the Old National Bank as a full-time employee last year. The police said they responded within minutes to reports of an attacker at 8:30 in the damn morning at the bank office. The officers, they fired at the shooter who was armed with a rifle. And I believe that he killed, he injured 2 of the police officers. He shot at officers, and that was what the police chief said. And then they returned fire to stop the threat. Other than that, if he wasn't threatening them, they weren't going to kill his ass. Y'all know how they do white people. And if he was a black, he would have been dead on the damn scene. So we know the difference between being shot as a black person and as an Edomite, which the Most High called them Edomites. So they identified those killed at the scene as Joshua Burrick, he was 40, Thomas Elliott was 63, Juliana Farmer was 45, and James Tutt was 64. And one of the wounded identified as 57-year-old Deanna Eckert later died, the police said on Monday night. And then it says Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, on the verge of tears, said during the media briefing that he knew some of the victims, including Elliott, who was a senior vice president at the bank. This is awful, he said. I have a very close friend that didn't make it today, and I have another close friend who didn't either, and one who's at the hospital that I hope is going to make it through. So y'all need to get rid of all these damn AKs and all that. What y'all need that shit for? Because y'all are hunters yourself, and that's the reason why. So the people wounded in the attack, including 2 police officers, were treated at the University of Louisville Hospital. One of the police officers, a 26-year-old recent graduate of the police academy, he was struck in the head and remained in critical condition after brain surgery on Monday. At least 3 patients has been discharged. So I believe he shot about 9 people. 5 died, and I guess 4 survived. And then they want to tell us about the shooter, which they are saying, according to the Facebook page of the shooter's mother, Sturgeon, he grew up in South Indiana, which is just north of Louisville, and who give a damn. He's the oldest of 2 boys. He attended Floyd Central High School, where he ran track. They always talk about good stuff about these white folks. But on this day, he took a lot of lives. And why do we want to know what he did and where he graduated? And he played basketball for his father's team and shit like that. Why we need to know that for? He's a fucking devil. That's what he is. And they saying that he enrolled as a business student at the University of Alabama in 2016, but he killed 5 people inside the bank that he worked with. The shooter, he worked at the bank as an intern for 3 summers, 2018 to 2020. Before becoming a full-time employee in 2022 as a portfolio banker, according to a LinkedIn, whatever that shit say, profile page, he had no prior contact with Louisville police. This was a targeted act of evil violence, and that means that he is an evil person and violent. And they say he was also friends with Elliot, whoever Greenberg is, who had worked on the mayoral transition campaign. In a separate incident, a man was killed and a woman injured in a shooting outside a community college in Louisville hours after the bank attack. Was that him too? Oh, he was already dead. Police said there was multiple suspects in the shooting. And then we had that girl, the white girl that went into the school and shot 3 of the kids also. Now, what they need to do is just take away all these guns from these damn white folks. Because they just shooting up every damn body.